for everyone in this series?
Just manage our expectations, have an awareness of, we know we're going to get a more aggressive, a more together, a more physical Sixers team, and we have to try to maintain that and just focus on how we execute. And so I think the most important thing is just having the expectation of, regardless of how it goes, here's the things that we have to do throughout the game.
Joe, Jalen's defense, especially on Harden, after the game one James had, was that him stepping up saying, I'm going to take him every possession, I'm going to fight through these screens, things like that?
Yeah. And so when you have, like I said, our team all year has taken ownership. It's one of the strengths of the locker room, and so, that was him.
And how have you, not only using his voice, but things like that, him kind of stepping up and being kind of a tone setter for this team, how have you seen that grow over the course of the season, and really the 3 years you've had here?
Yeah, I think it's part of the strength, like I said, of the locker room, is when you have multiple guys that take ownership of both ends of the floor, take ownership of their growth. It just creates a sense of connectivity and togetherness, and so that's really important, and all of them do it, whether it's Jalen, Smart, Jason, Al, whoever down the line. Guys just have an individual accountability to each other. That's important.
You guys will find a way to kind of neutralize the James and Joel pick and roll by increasingly. Just what are some of the points that you point out to in terms of trying to stop that?
Just physicality, shift activity. You can't just guard it 2 and 2. You got to guard it with all 5 people. So just a constant awareness of who we're guarding, who we're shifting off of, and keeping the physicality.
Joe, last game was a great shooting night for Al, but the prior game was not. How important is it for him and the rest of the shooters around Jalen, Jason, to keep firing and keep that confidence when it's not there?
Yeah, just got to find great quality looks. Can't hesitate. Got to be confident. Al's one of our best shooters, so it's important that he's confident and that he's ready to shoot, which he is. And so we just got to keep doing that.
Just saw you at the Red Sox game yesterday. I had a chance to talk to Alex. It looked like you talked before about kind of picking brains and being around other people in these leadership positions. What kind of was the message?
No, I was grateful. Just like I said, I've never had a chance to meet him, and I know he's been in this position as a player and as a coach, so he's managed success, and it was great to just spend some time with him and just kind of pick his brain on some of the stuff that was important to him, through his runs and kind of what he's doing now. So it's great to have that resource.
Marcus was listed as questionable.
He's good.
He's good.
Mm-hmm.
As Jason, you're talking about how Jalen exerted more leadership over the years. It's same with Jason. I see tremendous maturity.
Yeah, I think it's just a natural progression of those guys' careers over time, right? And it's really everybody. And so, it's a small detail of they like to be coached. They pay attention to the details. They hold each other accountable, and they understand, that they have the ability to affect the game in different ways. And so, when you have a group of guys that do that, you have a chance, and that's credit to them in the locker room.
In your first
Last
season,
question.
In your first season as an NBA head coach, you've already helped lead your team to the lead in the second round. Have you had a chance at all this season or the playoffs to sort of reflect on how far you've come from coaching Division II team to being on the helm of possibly being an NBA contender?
Yeah, I think you do that every day when I get to just be around the people that I work with, people that have helped me. And so you have to build an awareness to that in order to keep perspective. So something you try to do, and just grateful, because of the people that I get to work with, the players and the staff on a daily basis.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.